Everyone, you are watching Rob's MetalWorks, and we are continuing our work here at the Summer Slaughter 2025 at the Vibes Event Center. And it brings me such great pleasure to welcome a band that I have been after for so long, many years. And finally, we have Katerina from Escuela Grind on the show. Welcome, Kat.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh my God, we've been talking about Escuela Grind for a long time, and then we're like, I tell my boys, oh, it's not happening after all, but now it's finally happening. So lots to talk about. I know we're on a time crunch because you guys are about to go on the stage. The band has been around since 2016, so real quick, I still believe there's a lot of people out there who are learning about the band. Share a little bit about the quick history out of the East Coast.
Yeah, like you said, we started in 2016 just as Escuela. We were up in Ithaca, New York. And we were doing more of like a power violence heavy, more punk leaning thing. The goal was just keeping it really simple and going and seeking out like pockets in the country where that was vibing. You know, like power violence is so popular on the West Coast. So that was our early stages. Then in around 2018, our drummer Jess and I moved to where I'm from, which is Western Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
In Pittsfield. And we picked up Chrissy, our third sort of main, been in the band the longest for sure in 2018, and we had to change our name to Escuela Grind because we almost got sued by a cover band.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole other story. But since then, we've been kind of honing our sound in. As each release comes out, we lean more death metal, more hardcore influences now, but the blast and power violence and grind are always in there. So you'll find them if you're looking.
You guys, I've kind of been, like I said, you've been following for you for a long time, and I've seen, you guys are really heavy, brutal, grindcore, slam, whatever you want to call it. But there's been some progressions lately in the past couple of years. How would you kind of define some of those progressions, or what was the vision to progress?
Yeah, I think we're just so lucky that we've gotten to, because we've always had an open-minded approach. I think we've had the, luck you could say, of being paired with a lot of different bands. So we've done deathcore tours, we've done hip-hop shows, we've done indie shows, we've just done like every genre you could. So with that, we've been touring and doing all sorts of like collaborations, if you will. I guess you could, that's not the right word, but at any rate, we've been touring with all these different bands, and the influence has spread its fingers throughout what we do. So that's really the crux of it, is that we don't shy away from trying anything with this band.
I remember when I heard Turbulence off the new record, I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
I remember I posted about it really quick, and I said, did Katerina just do some clean vocal?
Yeah.
What was that the first time you've ever done clean vocal on a song?
Yeah, like in this capacity for a touring band and whatnot. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
It just came out of our, we love grunge music. We listened to a lot of it while we were on the road, and it just felt authentic to kind of put it in. And we had some encouragement from some of the old heads that we toured with and whatnot that thought it would be a good idea, so we tried it. Maybe we'll do some more on the next one, maybe not. Who cares? Right?
I thought it was cool. I mean, you started off kind of like with that SOD kind of vibe and throwing that clean vocal, and then you kind of went into the super brutality. So I think it shows kind of the dexterity of what you guys are doing and how much better all the road work has made you guys as a band tighter, and being able to broaden your sound and what you can do as musicians. So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it as a fan.
Thank you. That's really kind of you to say.
No, I'm a fan, and that's why we're here. Your brand new record, Dreams on Algorithms, came out last year in October.
That's right.
I think that record is the finest piece of work that you guys have done as a band, for many reasons. Talk a little bit about what was the goal for Dreams.
Ooh, that record we wrote pretty much completely on the road. We, with some exceptions, when it got close to recording time, we finessed them. But we were touring so much in that year leading to recording that album, and it truly is the culmination of all our experiences on the road, and they varied so drastically, like the highest highs, the lowest lows. We've been through it all.
I've seen it.
We've been through it all, so we tried to put it in that record, and to have a theme around it that most people could resonate with. At least I think we're all kind of trapped in that headspace of our bubbles on our phone if we have that. So I thought that was a great launch pad for a whole concept of an album that we just. Oh gosh, I could talk about that album for so long, and it was great. We recorded with Kurt. I could talk about Kurt Ballou for like ever. Like we just had a great experience recording it, and it was our first real proper studio album. Memory Theater we did in 3 days with Kurt.
Wow. Yeah.
But I didn't even record vocals with him. It was just such a short window we had, and I recorded them at home. And and they they might sound a little bit like I recorded them at home. Sure. But no, I think it sounds great. I love, and of course we had it mastered and mixed by talented, wonderful people. But it's the first true full
real record
studio album we did, and it was an experience and a half.
It took 2 years for Memory Theater to come out with Algorithm. Why so long? Just because of the touring?
Yeah, so we took a year to write, and we had the death metal EP come out, which was also written in that time as well. So we made that music in that time. The other portion of it is that the label we were on at the time, they have this whole schedule. They like to schedule things out. Your singles are coming out, one a month for 4 months. So that's already that block of time.
Right.
Then, you got to get the art done and stuff. So really their schedule was like, this is a whole year's long thing that it has to be worked on. So that was also really new for us, like just having the music and knowing where it was going, but not being able to put it out. It was just like, oh, I can't wait for y'all to see.
Right. It's going to be a bomb blast of heaviness for you, for all the fans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man. So I look forward to continuing to support this record, and for all you people out there who have not yet seen it yet, so go ahead and take a look at the cover art for Dreams of Algorithms. It is already out on the street. Be sure to go to your favorite music media outlet and download it right now after you watch this interview. You guys are back in my city, man, San Antonio, and I've seen your hellacious appetite for Whataburger. I'm glad.
Yes, I have a soft spot for Whataburger because I lived in Dallas for a few years, and I was in a food desert where I was at, but there was a Whataburger, and I'm vegetarian, but those potato taquitos that night, I straight up, I lived off those things for years. So I love Whataburger.
It's all good. Every time I go there, I try not to order the milkshake. The Dr. Pepper milkshake. JB, you get it, right?
Yeah, he's like, I know what's up.
So you guys are here in the Alamo City as part of the Summer Slaughter tour. I know the tour just started on the 8th.
Yeah.
How's it been going so far now that I think we're 3 days in?
Yeah,
how's it going?
3 days in. It's, I'm overwhelmed, I would say, pretty much every night because, we grew up coming to these things. It's just it's so cool to be a part of such a legacy, a legacy in our community. I really truly feel like that. And we've had bands that we've toured with that have also done, previous years. So it's just like, knowing all that coming in, I was nervous and excited, and just every day has never ceased to amaze me. So, and of course, Hatebreed is headlining, and there are such big inspirations in my life and my bandmates' lives and music. So, the lineup is great. And Fugitive, and oh my God, it's awesome.
I would argue that Escuela Grind is one of the new and up and coming bands to be a part of that scene. And I was saying this earlier behind the scenes, but at my tenure, I can see the changing of the guard in all facets of this heavy metal industry that we work in.
Don't say that.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah. We just saw the Ozzy's history now.
Oh my.
Yeah, and now even in our local scene, we're just seeing people retire or they die or whatever, and we're seeing the young people coming up and doing well, and that to me is a beautiful thing, and I feel Escuela Grind is one of those bands.
Oh, thank you.
I hope that you and I know, like you said, all the ups and downs and the struggles and the sacrifices that you go through never make you want to give up. Keep going.
No, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
It's not a question. We love this stuff. We'll, as long as we can physically do it,
right?
Emotionally, we're there. We're doing it. Thank you.
You mentioned Hatebreed a little while ago. Jamie Josik took over the Summer Slaughter tour, just like he did Milwaukee Metal Fest. How do you feel about that?
Oh, amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's great.
So he's a person that's really, he's got his finger on the pulse of like what is actually going on in music. I know that sounds like crazy to say. It's so easy nowadays with us to be on the internet and learning about new bands and stuff, but he actually takes the time to do that.
Sure.
And he takes the time to get to know the bands that are, that are playing locally to him and throughout the country,
Sure.
which would be us. So he took the time to get to know us and took the time to ask us to play. So
Cool.
we're extremely grateful.
And here you are. What does the rest of the summer or fall hold for Escuela Grind?
Well, we're going to Europe after this. We're doing a whole month in Europe
Wow.
with festivals and stuff.
Cool.
We always like to go in the
Wow.
summertime for that.
Cool.
And then we're writing.
Yeah, that was
We're
one of
writing.
my upcoming questions. Okay, what countries in Europe do you like the most?
Oh, shit.
If you want to say, if you can say.
Love Poland, love Czech,
Wow.
Republic. German fans are bar none some of the best in the world. It's like they're lifers. Like they're there forever.
For sure.
France, UK, I can't. Every country.
Everywhere. Everywhere. All those fucking guys. I want to talk about video real quick, and I have to mention, I thought it was so cool, the work that you guys did with Audio Tree.
Hell yeah.
In the studio live recording
Yeah.
thing, that was cool.
Oh, that was a great opportunity as well. I'm a fan of watching their videos on YouTube, so to be a part of it.
I just thought to see a band that's so brutal like you guys doing that in the studio was super cool. So yeah. You like doing videos?
Yeah.
You guys have done several videos already for Algorithms.
Yes.
So it's super cool. Any more, you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's always a part of like what we do. We're really lucky that we have worked with so many different visual artists. Of course, with that being
Sure.
directors and
Sure.
filmmakers. So, that's always going to be a part of what we do. It's just coming up with the ideas for music videos is hard. It's hard. I'm just
Smoke some Texas weed.
yeah,
Kat.
there you go.
Maybe it'll come at you.
Yes.
As I let you go, Kat, thank you so much for your candor and your beautiful personality that you're sharing for our cameras and the people out there around the world who watch our show. You mentioned right now that you guys are working on new music. Can you share anything on that front?
Yeah, we're gonna play a song tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've just been writing, like changing up the style.
What's the
how
title
we
of the
write.
new song?
It's called Kill Machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh my goodness.
now we're just kind of like finding our way on this record. We're all working on like all aspects of the song, so lyrics, patterns, music. We're all involved in all of it. So it's going to have a true touch influence from each one of us.
Nice,
on these
nice.
next songs.
I want to ask real quick because I
Yeah.
remember, like I said, I'm a fan. So I know that Escuela Grind, I've seen on press photos and things like that. I see pictures as a 4-piece band, but I know you guys have another guitar player on tour. Is that guitar player a really part of the band or just like a tour guitarist?
Oh, yeah, no, we're a 5-piece now.
Now a 5-piece now.
so-
Okay, great.
So
Okay.
a lot of it just depends on when you came into us, but like our original core group was me, Jesse, and Chrissy.
Right.
And then Tom came in, and then we have Justin now playing bass for us.
Right. All right, cool. All right, Kat, any last words for our people?
Oh gosh, no. I just thank you. Love you guys. I'm so glad we were able to make this.
Oh, me too, man.
Finally.
I'm so happy.
It's been so
Thank
long.
you so much for everything. Thank you so much for everything.
That's sweet. Thank you.
Remember,
San Antonio.
everyone out there, yes, the band is called Escuela Grind. You saw Katerina of the band right here on Rob's